In this video we're going to be answering one of the biggest questions in running. What is up everybody and welcome to a special edition of no, it's not a special edition of 40 Runs. I'm just trying to hype it up. It's like when I put in the comments that, I don't know if you've even noticed, you probably haven't, but I always put a pinned comment. Some of them say that we're award-winning, inspirational, motivational. I don't know if you've even noticed that, but have a look. I might be taking the mickey, just a little bit. Okay, right, so on this non-biased, non-journalist, non-paid, independent running shoe channel, we are going to be talking about Adidas running shoes today, because in this video we're going to be discovering what Adidas need to do to make the perfect daily trainer. Right, so before we go any further, you need to get involved in this video. Yes, you need to get involved. What elements do Adidas need to put into place to make the perfect daily trainer? I'm going to be looking at the Adidas trainers that I've got, and I'm going to be taking bits from them, and we're going to be mixing them all up into what I think is going to be the best daily trainer package from Adidas. Now I want you to do the same. Now you can take bits from other shoes. Maybe you want to take the Nova Blast 3's midsole, don't take the outsole, and you want to take the, I don't know, Nike Pegasus outsole, and you just want to mash it all up. Let me know what you think the Adidas daily trainer is, because basically Adidas, Nike to a degree, this is probably another video, but Adidas do not make a good daily trainer. We're going to try and help them out in this video. Okay, right, so I had an epic failure when I bought these, the Solar Glide, don't even know what they're called, 6. But here's the thing, we did have some hope because I've got these, right? So this is the Adizero lineup, or some of the Adizero lineup from Adidas. And I wanted to take bits of all of these, because I think if I took some bits of all of these, we could probably get somewhere close to a decent daily trainer for Adidas. Right, so firstly, and most importantly, I think price, it needs to be between 130 and 150 pounds, because then when it gets discounted down, it's probably about the right price. And then we're talking weight, we want it under 300 grams, so I mean, this weighs about as much as Daisy, so let's not even go there. But we want something about that, which is, you know, probably where the SL is. So let's take the SL's weight, even though it's not super light. Let's take the SL's weight. And also, while we're talking about the SL, I think we should take some of the SL's looks, because I think in this colourway, it looks awesome. Right, so we've got the weight sorted, we've got the price sorted. I think the drop needs to be between 8 and 10 mil. Probably 8 mil is a good shout, but let's say between 8 and 10 mil. I'm pretty relaxed. So yeah, for argument's sake, let's say that. We don't need to be including stupid pull tabs on the back. We've got them on all these shoes, and I just don't see the point of them. We also don't want to be including the amount of foam that's in this shoe. This has got the worst tongue I've seen on a running shoe. Talk about add weight, and it's got so much foam in it, so we don't need that overkill. But we probably could do with a bit of this Continental rubber on the shoe. So let's talk outsole, and let's take some of this Continental rubber, although we don't need this plasticky LEP business. Right, so let's recap. We've got, what I say, 130 pounds, 8 mil drop, same weight, so 9 ounces, 300 grams, I'm going to say, it's less than that. And the sort of look of this shoe. We don't want any of this business on the back. I like the lacing on, where are they? No, not that one. Yeah, actually we'll stick with the SL. I like the lacing on the SL, so let's stick with the lacing from the SL. That works for me. The upper needs to be strung. I'm coming back, people. The upper, we need a strung upper on it. Adidas, please. So upper sorted, laces sorted. Tongue, it needs to be gusseted, mainly for Thomas from Believe in the Run. And I think in terms of the tongue, you know what? The SL tongue's not a bad shout. So let's go with the gusseted SL tongue for comfort, because there's a little bit of foam in there, but not overkill. And actually the whole feel around the heel area of the SL is a good shout in terms of comfort. So yeah, let's stick with that. Let's stick with the tongue and the heel area of the SL, but the tongue's got to be gusseted, because Thomas from the Believe in the Run really likes a gusseted tongue. Right, you keeping up? So, again, recap. It's like the 12 days of Christmas. We've got Continental rubber outsole. We've got an 8 mil drop, 130 pounds. Weight of about 9 ounces. We don't need this. We've got a gusseted tongue that's like the SL with the lacing and the heel area. Okay, most importantly than anything else, midsole. Now my view is, you might think I'm wrong, but I think we need a Light Strike Pro midsole. I think we need a Light Strike Pro midsole, but I'd be interested, now here this is where we get funky, I wonder if you was to put a bit of Light Strike Pro and maybe like an extra layer of Boost. What do you think? Like, so we'd have Light Strike Pro and then like Boost, or vice versa. I wonder how that would work and what that would feel like. I reckon that'd be pretty awesome. Even if you had like the Boost like here or something. Do you know what I mean? Or in the heel or something. I don't know. I think we need a bit of Boost in there with a bit of Light Strike Pro. I think the ride would be pretty awesome if we did that. In terms of stack height, I think let's just stick with the Solar Glide. One of the things that's probably the only thing actually right with the Solar Glide is the stack. From memory, it was 30. Actually, I might have it written down. 36mm in the heel. So I'm happy with 36mm in the heel. I think we go with a 36mm drop. Imagine that heel stack in the heel, but with this sort of Light Strike Pro Boost combo. It's got to fit true to size. Has to fit true to size. We don't want anything that doesn't fit true to size. And I think, do we need to add any form of stability in it? Maybe build the sidewalls up a little bit. Probably could do a little bit of that, like they did with the Nova Blast 3. So let's say, you know what, I've got it. We could create like a cradle of Boost or Light Strike Pro, and then the second foam sits underneath it. So we've got a little bit of stability from the sidewalls, so it's not like floating all over the place. Okay, right, have we done everything? So let's just recap. Okay, are you keeping up? I think I'm going a bit too quick here. So we've got the look of the SL, we've got the tongue of the SL but gusseted for Thomas, we've got laces, foam area, we're losing that. We've got a Goodyear rubber outsole but not overkill like the Solar Glide. A nice simple layer of Goodyear so it's durable, will do the job, it's nice and sticky. We've got a strung upper in the shoe. We've got a Boost Light Strike Pro combo on the outsole, but with a little bit of sidewall action to create a stable enough ride. Maybe build the heel out a little bit in there so it does create that stable ride. It's got to fit true to size, £130 and 8mm drop. Oh, and weight, 9 ounces or below. I think we've done it, people. 36mm stack height as well. I think we've nailed it. So now how cool would that be? It would, wouldn't it? It would be super, super awesome if they did that. So maybe what we should do is get this video and send it to Adidas and say, there you go, try and make that. I do think, obviously, like with Adidas, recycled materials where possible. But I just think if we could put all that sort of combo together, we could probably have ourselves a really, really good running shoe. So, right, over to you guys now. I've cut up and put together again all the Adidas shoes that I own to, I think, make a pretty decent daily trainer. That's got to be able to do easy to long. Race day if you needed it. Do you know what I mean? You've got only £130 to spend, which is still a lot of money, and you need that shoe to do everything for you. And this is what it is. I think for Adidas, the biggest criticism I've got on their daily trainers is the weight. In fact, they're using Boost. And yeah, mainly the weight really, because like, what was it, the Solar Glide, hang on, Solar Glide 362 grams, I mean, seriously, right? So they need to just strip all that weight out, put all the other bits from what we've said in that, and I do think that is quite a good package. Right, people, so over to you now. Let me know in the comments, let's get it sorted, let's get Adidas on the straight and narrow when it comes to daily trainers, because I think really, honestly, if they took some of what we say, bits from me, bits from you, they could really come up with a decent daily trainer. I am hopeful that the Boston 12, although it's got carbon in it, will be a shoe that we can use for some of those daily miles, not all of them, because you don't want to be necessarily in carbon all the time. But let's see what they do with the Boston 12. But I think, yeah, that would be cool. And did you notice, by the way, we didn't put any carbon in that daily trainer, which I think is the right thing to do. Okay, people, that's it. I'm going to dive into the comments now. I'll see you down there.